Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For my video today, I'm going to be talking about bag organizers. I have to admit, the first time I heard about bag organizers, I thought it was kind of a silly thing. I thought to myself, why do you need a bag organizer when you've got pockets and all kinds of things in your handbag to keep it organized? But after using my Speedy for quite a long time, and this is my Speedy right here, it is the Epi Noir, and as you can see, it is basically a big black hole. So this bag is like, I got it at the very end of 2001, so December 31st of 2001, because I still have the receipt. So I've had it for a very long time, and I did discover after using it that really whenever I put my hand in it, I would just be fumbling around and rooting around trying to find the item that I was looking for. And I never thought much about it because that was just always the case when it came to handbags. But then I started watching YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers love bag organizers, and I checked them out and I realized that that was probably going to be the perfect solution and help me use my Speedy a lot more. So what I did was buy this bag organizer right here. So this one is by Oney. It's a very good company. They make beautiful bag organizers out of this really high quality felt material. So this is the first one that I got, and I really enjoyed it. It kind of transformed it because I could see inside because it's nice and light pink colored, and I could put my things in specific pockets in specific areas, and I can organize myself better, so I was not rooting around for stuff anymore. Then I got a bag organizer sent to me from a company called Clover Sack. Now this is a nylon organizer, and that's what this video is going to be about today. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the difference between a felt organizer versus a nylon organizer, which one is better, pros and cons, that kind of thing. So we're going to start with the felt one since I've already shown it to you. Like I said, it is from a company called Oney. A lot of people feel that felt is a little bit more luxurious. It certainly is an excellent material. And when you are buying a felt bag organizer, you are buying it for a specific bag. So any of the companies, Oney, Samorga, these are companies that are going to make a specific organizer to fit in a specific bag. So if I wanted a felt organizer for my Givenchy Antigona, I'm not going to pick it up because everything's going to fall, I would get an exact fit with a felt organizer. So you usually pick out your color, you can pick out your configuration. Sometimes you can get two of these. These are essentially bottle holders, but I like them for holding like hand cream and brushes and things like that. And you pick out your configuration, and then they make it up and they mail it to you. So I will give you a little quick tour of the Oney bag. Obviously this is in the pink. I chose pink to go in my black bag specifically because I want to be able to see inside the bag. So this configuration has the bottle holder here, but it is kind of loose. I don't know if you can see my fingers waving around in there. And then we have two pockets on this side. We have two pockets on this side. And then we have an exterior pocket right here. So there's plenty of pockets. Oh, two more. I forgot about these. So two more pockets on this side as well. So if you have little things to stick in there, now this is just the Oney tag, but if you have parking stubs, if you have receipts and you want to keep them all there, they keep it very nice and organized. And then you have this big area here for other things like your wallet, your makeup kit, etc. So I do find that the felt ones are very nice. They are obviously very sturdy. You can see that they will bend, but they're not going to flop. So they do give your bag a nice structure. So if you have a Speedy and it's starting to sag in the middle, this is a definite help for that. It will keep it nice and flat on the bottom. And that is one of the advantages of a felt bag organizer, is that it's a little stiffer and a little more structured. Okay. Now the other organizer that I have is from Clover Sack, and this is a nylon organizer. So the way the nylon organizers work they come in size ranges. So you measure your bag and then they will let you know which is the best size to get. So it's not custom fitted like this one would be for the Speedy. You can see they're roughly the same size. This one is obviously a little bit bigger. But I bought this one to go, actually, I didn't buy it. They sent it to me. I have to be honest about that. But I got this one to go in my Graceful bag, my Graceful size bag, because it's a big hobo bag and everything was just flopping around. And since I knew how nice organizers are, I thought it would be a great option. So when the nylon organizers arrive, you're going to see a big difference. This one comes in a nice box. It's almost gift wrap, really beautifully done. But the nylon organizers are going to come flat. And they have a lot of different things going on with them. Okay, so they have these little plastic pieces that can keep things sturdy, and they are removable, so you can take them out if you want to. I think I have another one here somewhere. Let me find it. There's one, and also one right here. Okay, so this bag organizer came with these 3 plastic inserts to keep everything sturdy, and it also came with this insert right here. So the insert that goes inside the bag actually has snaps and obviously folds flat, so you can snap it in, and then the whole organizer itself comes flat, so it flattens out. If you are someone who switches out your bags a lot and you're limited on storage space, this might work good for you because you can flatten it out very easily. You can put this inside there to flatten it out if you want to, or even just, tuck it all together in your drawer like that. So that's one advantage, or one difference between these two. This does not go flat, whereas the nylon does. Now the nylon also has a lot of configuration options. If I wanted to carry something large and I just wanted a big open space here, I could take the insert out. I particularly love this insert, I have to tell you, because it has these 3 divisions inside there, and I often carry like little bottles of ibuprofen, Tums, medications, or Zicam, things like that, and those little bottles fit in here really nicely. So you just snap that in there. Okay. There is Velcro here, so if you really are struggling with making your bag nice and secure or nice and stiff, maybe you could stick that right there if you wanted to. And you can also make the bottom very, very sturdy too. So once again, if you have a bag that's sagging, you could put that in the bottom there, and now it's not going to sag because it is really stiff on the bottom. But these little organizers also fit in the pockets just to keep it upright, straight. So that's usually where I keep them. You saw at the beginning of the video that I just had them tucked into the pockets, and for me that is the perfect solution because it keeps the walls of the organizer nice and stiff. And then I can go inside the bag, and I have sort of like a net pocket here. So if you want to see what's in your pocket, you can put it there. Here's a big pocket right there. There's a portion right here. There are these 3 places right here. This one right here is a big open area, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Now these pockets are pleated, so they push out a little bit more. And then finally you have the big pocket on the back. Okay. So lots and lots of pockets on this one, and you can find a place for everything and everything in its place, as they say. So for me personally, I tend to prefer the nylon. Now, like I said, I know that a lot of people feel that the felt is a little bit more luxurious. The felt is definitely really pretty and more luxurious feeling, but to be honest with you, the nylon, when it arrives, it is really well made. The stitching is beautiful. There's no hanging threads or anything. There's nothing buckling or nothing to indicate that it's not really well made and well sewn. And added to that is the fact that it has all of these different options, so you can take things out and move things around if you need to. So that's what I really like about this. There's no color transfer on this. There could be on this if you do not protect it with any sort of protectant. I Scotch guarded this, so it hasn't turned black yet from the interior of my bag. I didn't feel the need to Scotch guard this because it's nylon and it's not going to rub off on anything. Conversely, the pink felt might also mark things. If you have a wallet or something that is a delicate color, like this one right here, I have my Chanel lambskin. I don't know that it might get affected by the pink on the inside there. So that's just something to be aware of, that if you're going to buy a felt one, you probably want to protect it with Scotch guard to make sure that it is not going to have any color transfer for you there. So I also weighed these, and I'm going to show you a video of that. So this one is slightly smaller than this one, but it is also a little bit lighter. Now, I didn't weigh it without all of these plastic pieces in there because I use the plastic pieces, but you could do that if you wanted to. But this one comes in a little bit heavier than this one. So in pounds, this is about 0.559, something like that. I'm going to have to check the video. And this one is about 0.3. And in grams, I also did it in grams for all of my viewers out there who use the metric system like we silly Americans have still not adopted. But anyway, you can see from the video that this one is going to be heavier than this one. But the weight of it is really very insignificant. I mean, this is not something that is heavy, obviously. If you have a super heavy bag, it's most likely made out of leather and it's probably already pretty well structured anyway. If you wanted to add this in there to keep it all organized, I have to be honest with you, I keep it in my not in my Neverfull, in my Graceful, and I don't feel the weight of it at all. The advantage of having everything organized and neatly in its place is so much greater than that slight extra bit of weight that it adds, that I really have to say that either one of these choices is just fine. So that is it for the difference between these two excellent bag organizers. It's really just a matter of preference. Like I said, I kind of tend to prefer the nylon because of all of the different configurations and the compartments. So that is it for my video today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below in the comments section. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and become part of my little YouTube family. So until my next video, take care.